Yo, what up, agents? This is Patrick Key from the Division Australia and New Zealand, and I have a quick news video for you guys today. Now, recently, there was a brand new podcast, episode 5, hosted by Hamish Bode, and we had some new information that came out of it actually, and also I will talk about some other things too in the game. Now, the first thing we noticed is obviously, well, actually, those who had a chance to play it, at various events, would have noticed that currently there is no shoulder swapping in the game. But Hamish Bode did confirm that shoulder swapping is in the game. For those who don't know who Hamish is, he's actually one of the community developers of the game. Yes, so he's confirmed that this will be in the game, and it is very easy to trigger, just like your typical third-person shooter. All you gotta do is click the left stick or the L3 button, depending on what system you're on, and you can activate the shoulder swapping, which is good news for everyone. I couldn't have not imagined that this game would have had not shoulder swapping at all, so it's good that they confirmed it. The next thing is, melee is still a rumor, unfortunately. But as of now, all we know is that there's shoving, pushing in the game, which is what I actually experienced in the demo when I was playing in the Dark Zone. I went up to a Riker, and all I could do was push him. Just give him a little shove out of the way to regroup, to run away. But there is still a chance of melee making it to the final product. They still have till March for the game to release, so the game still, melee could still make it into the demo. Sorry, to the full game, my bad. Up next, during this podcast, obviously Hamish sat down with Chad and Damon from Massive Entertainment to talk about the environments. They revealed that the environments that they're working on, they have a new weather system which is considered complex, which is pretty cool. So for example, if you want to know what I mean by that is, so for example, you know when a storm is coming, there is a warning, so, and also the great thing is they said that with the weather, that will have a lot of replayability. So no scenario will be the same twice, that kind of thing. And also nighttime is going to be pretty awesome too. If you guys seen the trailer back, I think it was Gamescom 2013, they showed some nighttime gameplay over there. That was awesome, so I cannot wait for that to happen. Also, something else about the weather, which is pretty awesome. Weather will change the way the AI, or the bots, see you. So for example, if you're in a particular situation where there's fog, the AI will have a harder time seeing you than usual. So what does this mean for players? Stealth. If you're a stealth player, hopefully this means if you're good enough, you could stealth your way, maybe even in the Dark Zone, to get your loot and extract. So that's pretty good too. Hopefully stealth is an option. Hopefully they'll bring back even hopefully they'll include crouching. That would be awesome, pretty awesome to have in the game, or even going prone. That's something I would like to see myself personally in the game. Next thing that they spoke about was cars will react to real-time suspension. So what does that mean for you guys who probably don't know what that means? Well, just like in real life, if you were to step on your car hoodie, of the engine, depending on your weight, the car will actually suspend. It will decrease, will go down because of your weight. Now this will be featured in the game, which is cool. So obviously, depending on the weight or maybe how many agents you have on a car, the car will suspend down, and the hood for the engine will actually go down. So that will be effective. So that is something very, very rare. I think not really at all you see in games at all these days. So it's good to see that Massive Entertainment have included something even little like this to have that realistic feel of the game, which is what they're going for. Also, next let's talk about the vegetation. That will actually react to your movement. So if you're walking through the forest or any sort of vegetation, while you're walking through, it will react in real time with you. So that's also pretty impressive. Something they definitely wanted to make sure they include in the game. Clothes will also react to things like snow, rain. So if you're in an area where it's snowing, the snow will actually go on your clothing and melt in real time. Same with the rain. You'll get wet, and it will melt and it will dry in real time. Now, recently, a magazine interviewed someone else from Massive Entertainment, Rodriguez, and they were asking a few questions. And one of the things they spoke about was about going rogue, which obviously we already know about what going rogue means, how you trigger it, that kind of thing. But they asked, are there any major penalties for going rogue? Which is something for me personally I think I want to see. So that doesn't encourage people to go, rogue all the time just because they think, oh, I'm going to go in a dark side, I'm going to go rogue, I'm going to go badass. We don't want to see that. So he went on to say that teamwork is key. And right now, they're working on, right now in the studio, they're discussing what they could use as for punishment. Unfortunately, right now it is a balance issue, so they have to figure out what could be balanced and what can work, so it won't be unfair for the other players. What can we expect or experience? It'll be more of a risk versus reward for rogue agents and you can actually experience that in the beta this coming December. They did also say that this feature will be in the beta to test out. So that's awesome. So you guys can find test it, see how you go. And also you cannot go rogue on your own squad without leaving the group first. So what that means pretty much is there is no friendly fire in the game at all. Unfortunately for some of you guys who would probably want to go rogue on your friends. There is no friendly fire whatsoever in this game, which to me is a good thing. Like another Ubisoft title at the moment, Rainbow Six Siege, that's got friendly fire. And myself, from my personal experience, I've actually killed some teammates, which is not a good thing because I didn't know, who they were. But in this game, you could kill anyone at any time. Thankfully, not your squad though. So that's always some good news. So yeah, other than that, guys, that's really all I have to talk about today. Just from a brief what the podcast was about, I will link the podcast in the description so you can take a listen to it. It was a pretty good episode. Hamish Boat always does an amazing job with this podcast, love his work. So just to quickly go over the recap what we spoke about today. Shoulder swapping is going to be in the game according to Hamish Boat. All you got to do is press the left stick or L3 button to activate it. Melee is still a rumor. As of now, only shoving and pushing is all we can do at the moment. Hamish sat down with Chad and Damien from Massive Entertainment about the environments. They revealed that they're working on a new weather system, which is considered to be complex. And for example, like I said, when a storm's coming, weather replayability, that kind of thing. Weather will change if the AI can see you or not, depending. So if there's a fog, you could possibly stealth your way through a mission because the AI will have a harder time to see you. Cars will react to real-time suspension, just like real life, which is good. Vegetation will actually react to your movement. Clothes will react to snow, water, rain, that kind of thing. And of course, there'll be penalties for people who go rogue, which they have not revealed yet what they are due to balancing issues. And of course, no friendly fire within the game. So that's about it, guys. That's all I really got for you guys today. It's been a while since I've done a news video. I just thought, I'd do this one, let you guys know. You probably would have seen other videos already up, but I thought, why not do one myself? Update you guys with the latest news from podcasts, any interviews, that kind of thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you did. Share this video out. Comment for me, will you go rogue in the dark zone and why? So leave your answers down in the comment section below. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Like I said, yeah, share this video out. All the links will be in the description. The podcast link will be in the description as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you have an awesome day, guys. Peace out, agents. Oh, and I'll see you guys in New York City, hopefully in December.